Hey, what is going on, my XRP holders? So, the SEC has done something incredibly strange. We're going to talk about that today, guys. The news has just broke a few hours ago. The SEC just did something really weird. We can draw a lot of conclusions about this, a lot of speculation, as well as some other news for you guys today. Ripple Luxembourg patent from last month with at Just Moon on Twitter and David Schwartz, Stephen Thomas filing a Ripple Luxembourg patent. Guys, let's go ahead and get into it. XRP, another day, another dollar, waiting for the XRP mega jackpot to repeat. You guys know exactly where we stand in the history of XRP price action and the origin cycle. We are just waiting for the inevitable to go ahead and just repeat itself and bring us the glory here of the double-digit XRP, anywhere from like $10, $12, $20 per coin. We know what is coming. The Bitcoin halving is only, I think, about 380 days away now. Could be less than that. And when the Bitcoin block reward halving is about a year away, that's when we enter market cycles. All right, so check this out here from XRP. You amaze me. Continuation of application, United States patent. Applicant, Ripple Luxembourg. Inventors Stephen Thomas and David Schwartz. Just found this interesting. This is from April 7th, 2023. A United States patent application publication. Now, it's a United States patent, but it is Ripple Luxembourg filing the patent. Stephen Thomas. Okay, no, not David Schwartz. Evan Schwartz, by the way. Not sure if they're related. Abstract systems and techniques are provided for a resource transfer system. An instruction to transfer a first quantity of a resource from a first resource pool to a second resource pool may be received. Is this the thing that Bob Way told us about a few years ago? The X pool? Potentially? I'm not sure. A hold may be placed on a second quantity of the resource pool in the first resource pool. The held second quantity... Okay, so it's basically just repeating itself here. Not sure exactly what this means, but a lot of talks about pools going on there. I remember Bob Way, when we interviewed him on the channel here, I think around 2018, 2019, he did, I believe, said something about X pool, but at the same time, he couldn't say too much. Interesting, Ripple Luxembourg filing a United States patent application. Here's the weird thing, guys. Check this out from James Rule at RuleXRP on Twitter. So the idiots at the SEC are taking every damn penny they can from a company they destroyed. Karma is going to have its day very soon. Now, this is what's just very, very odd. This is from CoinDesk. From literally hot off the press just 2 hours ago, fellas. I don't bring you guys old news very often. I always try to keep it very, very fresh, new information. So when you guys click on the videos, you know you're getting something that's just hot off the press and brand new to the world. So the SEC seeks to slash the $22 million fine on crypto firm Library to just $111K. Why all of a sudden, out of the blue, does Gary Gensler want to change the penalty from 22 million down to just 100 grand? Now, I'm not saying 100 grand is not a lot of money. Of course, that's a lot of money, right? But coming down from 22 million to 100K is a very, very strange thing to suddenly do. This is like you're accusing your friend of owing you $100, and then you come back to him later and say, you know what, man, just give me $3 and we're good. That doesn't make any sense. Like, in what world does that make any sense? That's like, let's say you owe a couple grand to like credit card collections, and then they call you out of the blue and go, we'll take $20. That doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it just does not make any sense, right? So the United States Securities and Exchange Commission wants to revise a $22 million penalty set on crypto startup Library for $111,000, according to court documents from Friday. The regulator cited Library's lack of funds and near-defunct status as reasons for withdrawing its previous request for the fine. Now, I'm not sure if this means, like, because the SEC thinks Library is almost bankrupt, they just want to squeeze every last dollar they can out of them possible. Because obviously, after fighting with the SEC for 2 years, they probably blew more than $22 million on court fees and lawyers. In March of last year, the SEC sued Library on allegations that the sale of its native LBRY credits, LBC, violated federal securities laws. In November, a New Hampshire judge ruled the startup had violated securities laws by failing to register with the SEC. Jeremy Kauffman, LBRY's founder had previously said this case could impact the wider crypto industry as the company maintained that LBC was not a security. Ripple Labs has a similar defense as it faces SEC charges for the sale of $1.3 billion in XRP tokens. The SEC's request to remedy the penalty also argued LBRY should be enjoined, at least until it carries out its plan to dissolve the company and burn LBC tokens. The company had previously argued that the SEC's $22 million penalty was unwarranted, comparing the sum to the regulator's $5 million settlement in its case against Kick over a $100 million unregistered token sale. So very, very odd that the SEC decides to all of a sudden backtrack. Perhaps it's the recent congressional testimony from Gary Gensler, where congresswomen left and right were just bashing Gary Gensler, just telling him how bad of a job he was doing, and how there's no regulatory clarity here, and the rules are unclear, and this is just absolutely not fair for these new businesses that are, the next generation of innovation in America, and maybe because of all the heat that the SEC is getting from a congressional level, Warren Davidson, Ohio congressman over on Twitter at Warren Davidson, is calling for the removal of Gary Gensler on a weekly basis over on his Twitter account. So maybe is this sort of a public thing where the SEC maybe realizes that they are being incredibly harsh on the cryptocurrency market, going after and attacking everybody? Is this kind of some sort of strategy where they want to make themselves look better, that hey, you know what, you don't have to pay us $22 million for your mistake that we are alleging that you made, you could just pay us $100K, that would be just fine. So very weird how the sequence of events that have occurred over the last month of just basically Gary Gensler being in the hot seat and everyone's throwing punches at him, all of a sudden he slashes a $22 million fine down to just $100,000. And maybe do we see something similar in the Ripple versus SEC case, if there ever is a fine that's supposed to be paid or whatever? Anyways, Judge Torres needs to really, really hurry it up here, get this freaking summary judgment ruling done. I mean, it's been, 3-4 months now, and it's time to just announce a victory for Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse literally says at XRP Vegas 2023, we're going to win this thing. We are going to win this thing, all right? So very weird, guys. Very, very weird. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It just so doesn't make any sense to me. All right, last one for you guys today from Dark Defender. I've never seen the XRP community silent this much. This means XRP is ready. Based on our pattern, the break is imminent any time from now to August. When the resistance line is broken, XRP will first hit $1.33 and then $3.82. I trust Ripple. XRP, chin up. Our day is near. And you see his little graph here, April 2021, Grand Wave 2, ABC, B Wave top. Anytime from now to August is so close to the weekly break for XRP. Ichimoku green cloud is forming, which is a little indicator that people like to use for, I believe, macro analysis. We have 13 weekly bars for the break according to the historical pattern, as well as the RSI weekly support. But basically, guys, it's just, look, it's XRP. We got the... we're waiting for the mega jackpot. It's going to repeat itself. It's going to do the same thing all over again. We're going to enter price discovery, and we're going to end up being the top dog of the cryptocurrency market. All right, fellas, thank you for tuning in the video today. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.